Every new craze, whether it's a pyramid club or the pachanga or at the moment the twist, has someone as its leader, someone who is the king. The king of the twist is a fellow named Chubby Checker. And we'd like you now to hear from Mr. Chubby Checker.
I originated the twist, not the song, not the recording. The record was out 2 years before I started singing, but I originated the dance.
Well, how did you get the idea for the original dance? Did something give you an idea for it?
I try to process something that anyone could do, to any beat, to any sound of music, that it would be good for them. And this is what I came out with, the twist.
And you figured twisting your hips was the right thing?
That's right. You could do it to any rhythm, because anyone that can't dance will usually do this. And so I figured if anyone that can't dance will do a step like this, everybody will catch on.
What happened with the grown-ups now? The kids had it for about a year and a half, and all of a sudden, wham, in about the past month, the grown-ups have gotten to the twist. Now, why did this happen?
When you're doing this dance, you forget about all your problems. You just go wild, because it's beginning to happen. It just happened to me just a minute ago outside. I know what it is. I know the feeling that I get from it myself. With the beat, it never stops, along with the hip movement. This is an actual body movement, if you're asking me. I think that the twist beat itself is similar to the beat of the heart, the same motion. I think people love to do it. What to say? I really don't know what to say. Something has happened that's nationwide. It's spread like a disease.
Well, they got a new dance and it goes like this. Yeah, the name of the dance is the Peppermint Twist.
The name of the dance is the Peppermint Twist, and that's the kind of music that one would do the twist to. And incidentally, the peppermint mentioned there is, of course, the Peppermint Lounge. This is the phenomenon, the twist, that we'd like to explore here with a couple of gents who know a lot about the twist for the next few moments. I'd like you to meet our program director, Mr. Mark Oles, a twister from way back. Is that an accurate statement?
No, Bill. As a matter of fact, as you said on the air some days back, you have to be in very good shape to do the twist, and my prime is well behind me now.
You do. That's true. You have to be in good physical condition to do the twist.
Well, as a matter of fact, since you've jumped into the physical aspect of it, I might say that anyone who has not seen this phenomenon in action, it is one of the most remarkable sights. People of all ages and an enormous number of people who you would consider to be more the armchair and the book and the crossword puzzle type. It's really something. You should see this.
Let's get to a real twist expert now. This is Pete Myers. And, Peter, your words on the twist.
Well, Bill, I've always viewed the twist as an outgrowth of some traditional dances that go back before the Civil War. Actually, I think, to be technical about it, the twist is a Civil War dance in so much as the north of you stands still while the south tries to secede.
That's
if you
probably
get that across in motion, you can do the twist.
I think that's as vivid a description of it as I've ever heard. Let's get to the twist, some of the aspects of it. Pete, you play twist music on your show, don't you?
Well, we have started to play twist material on the air. Funny you should ask, Bill, because, you see, WNEW, in case you didn't know, has thus far eschewed what is known in the business as the tough sound, the honking saxophones and the rock and roll aspects of music. Maybe you've noticed that.
No, well, to me, a big swinging sound is Lawrence Welk, so no, I haven't noticed it myself. Mr. Oles, have you anything to report on that?
I think that there always has been a lot of question as to whether music with a backbeat or rock, or call it what you will, has a sound we would like. And I think the point Pete was trying to get to is that we are not so much interested in the sound of twist music because, again, it's very different from what we normally play. But the way we have been working with it, particularly on Pete's show, is to showcase it as a sociological phenomenon that is the people and their involvement with it, and getting some of the music in, not so much for the sound of the music, but for what the twist stands for, a current dance craze.
Pete, let's play a recording that probably will not get on the air here at WNEW, and it's probably a little too far out.
This is from my private collection, Bill, and I think you could really twist up a storm to this one.
That sure isn't Blue Baron. Who is that?
That's somebody by the name of Bumps Blackwell, who incidentally has done a lot of the arrangements for Sam Cooke.
I'll bet he has.
Well, this brings up one of the points I was trying to make. The music here is not what we are after, particularly when it's an unknown tune by a relatively unknown artist. And this is very typical of the kind of music we would not play for any reason at all, as in distinction to music which is either better known because it's a standard or has a more palatable arrangement for us.
An unknown tune? I thought that was Stardust he was playing.
Well, only at the release, Bill. It's Old Folks at Home at the beginning, I think.
What do you think about the lifespan of the twist?
Well, Bill, since it is a fad, I think it's bound to be ephemeral, 6 months before it gets all over the country, and then is absorbed and or takes a different tack. Already there's a new dance craze they're trying to get off the ground called the fly.
I must say, as far as the twist is concerned, and the mashed potato, isn't that another form?
Oh, yeah, the mashed potatoes. That's
and
not a very large one.
The hurly-gurly?
The hully-gully.
The hully-gully, close. The hully-gully. Watching the dance itself is fascinating because, as Mark pointed out earlier, not only the kids are doing it, but adults, social groups.
Well, there's another thing, if I may mention, William, about the people who do the twist and the places where you do them, like the Peppermint Lounge and various other places. It's amazing to me when you come in. You seem to lose all your self-consciousness. Normally, you go to a place and perhaps see people, in our youth when they were doing, the shag or something. And
the tango.
The tango, yes, and the shadasha. Anyway, you go into a corner and try to practice very furtively. Here, people just lose all inhibition, and they become very friendly. It's an amazing thing.
As far as doing the twist is concerned, have you ever seen the mobs that are down there? If you're on the floor, you're going to twist.
Well, I think the whole
following a physical law about immovable objects and irresistible forces.
But the partners do not actually touch one another.
No, they don't.
It was apparently started by a chiropractor who's looking for business.
I think I know who it is. Can we get to some kind of twist music that we would play here at WNEW?
Well, we've been playing some of this.
Everybody twist! They're twisting in Cleveland, in Kansas City too. They're willing in Warwood, in Pittsburgh and St. Louis. So baby, get ready. I'm gonna twist with you.
Yeah, do it. That's Robert Merrill, am I right?
No, I think that's Robert Weedy, but you were close.
Is that Chubby Checker?
Yep, that's Chubby Checker.
And that's Twistin' USA.
Twistin' USA.
Actually, that's kind of a geography lesson, too, because he gets you to Kansas City and St. Louis and some of the normally cooler suburbs.
Yes, we do consider it a public service of the sort.
Some of the Chubby Checkers, of course, very famous in the twist department, but along with the adults going for it is the fact that some of the, I guess you'd call them normally more square organizations, like Sammy Kaye has one out called the Swing and Sway Twist, and Cy Zentner has a recording out on the old favorite Lazy River. Pete, I understand that you have opened your own kind of fantasy Peppermint Lounge.
True,
or the answer to our answer to the Peppermint Lounge?
Right here at WNEW City has a public service for all those would-be twisters and twist fans who can't get reservations at the Peppermint Lounge. We call it the Pepperoni Lounge, and we've invited a lot of pretty strange couples for our afternoon session.
That's the real answer to Sing Along with Mitch. That's Twist Along with Pete.
I see.
Incidentally, I'd like to say thank you very much to Atra Bear of the Journal American for picking up this little bit we do every afternoon in our mythical Pepperoni Lounge in the Saturday edition of that paper.
I wonder if we might let the audience in now on just a brief glimpse of what happens at the Pepperoni Lounge.
All right, through the magic of radio, we take you downstairs. And a good afternoon, everybody. Pete Myers once again from WNEW City, from the bandstand of our world-renowned Pepperoni Lounge, opened as a public service of this station for those people who can't get reservations at night in the Peppermint Lounge. And let's see who's doing the twist in our crowd today. Immediately in front of me, right here at the bandstand, I see Lawrence Welk twisting with Loretta Young. What a lovely couple. That's it. Do it. Everybody's doing the twist this afternoon. I see Don Rickles and Mary Margaret McBride are with us. And there's Frank Sinatra twisting to my far right with Kate Smith. And now coming into the foreground, I see Leonard Bernstein and Brenda Lee. And, there's Ed Sullivan and Tuesday Weld twisting like mad. Hi, kids. And here, coming over to my left, I see a double group of twisters this afternoon. Chet Huntley and David Brinkley with Patience and Prudence. Glad to have you aboard. And here are Keeley and Something Smith, and the Wells, Orson and Kitty. And twisting next to them, I see a wonderful couple, Helen and Gabby Hayes. Glad to have you. There's Dean and Mary Martin twisting to my far right. And now approaching the bandstand, I see, yes, it's the Winters, Shelley and Jonathan. Everybody's doing the twist with me this afternoon. I got to find myself a partner somewhere. I'm going to join in. Oh, Greta!
Well, there it is, Reed. The twist, a social phenomenon of our day. I don't know if we've done much to straighten out the twist for you. Perhaps we have just bent news close up a bit. We leave it to you. Not beyond repair, we trust. And thank you, Reed, for letting us borrow the whore.
Thank you, William B. There seems little left to say, except perhaps, on with the dance, let joy be unconfined. No sleep till morn when youth and pleasure meet, to chase the glowing hours with flying feet. This is Reed Collins, WNEW News. Good night.
News Close-Up was written and produced by Lee Hanna with Dick Merson and Sheldon Hoffman, at the instigation and insistence of Frank Young. Twister in the field, Ike Pappas. News Close-Up was pre-recorded.